All right. Welcome back to Dank Scott Traders App. And now we are ready for the BTC. Those who were here early morning, we had the usual analysis of gold and Boom 1000 V75. And now we are back for BTC analysis. Those who have been here for quite some time, you already know how we handle this. On how we do this every other day. We always have analysis from 10:30 to 11:30, and then of course also on Friday we do the same, but at 10 minutes past 1 we always have the BTC analysis. So that's the time. This is the time now, and now let's get in. Please, if it is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. You may never see us again in your on your YouTube feed, so kindly subscribe so that you can see us again next week. We'll be back here next week on Monday with the gold and synthetic index analysis. All right, let's now get in with the analysis. Well, of course, I told you we are doing BTC, so let's jump into it right away. All right, so BTC on Friday last week, this is where we were. Let me go to it on Friday last week. So we were here Friday last week. Our anticipation was a pullback. Forget about this. Our anticipation was a pullback to that level, and we get in with buys, and that's actually what happened. 50% of that level, I think it was a fair value gap of probably H1. So 50% of that level, and price gave us the buys from that level until when? Up to this level, up to 82,400 there, around there. That's where price stopped at, all the way from 79,500, all the way from 79,500 to 82,400. That is where price took us. Now, this happened in the space of about 3 days, maximum 3 days, and then now we started to see a drop right after that. Now, those who are here on Friday, congrats if you are able to hold that entry, this very entry here, because we had 2 entries. I mean, actually we had 3 entries. One entry was priced to come to this fair value gap or drop here to this order block, I mean the support on M15, or the one down below, which is I think it is an H4 fair order block also. Yeah, it is an M15 order block which was never mitigated. So price decided to come for that fair value gap. So now we can delete this and that, then we maintain everything else. Yeah, let's delete those, then we maintain those. Now price of course never respected this. Let's go to H1. So this is our M15, so we clearly see that price actually it dropped massively back to our M15 order block that I talked about here. This was on Friday. This order block right here. Where is it? So this one here, this one there, price had to look for it. This was the move, price to drop either to there or to here, which was the first entry. We gave us that very good buy move all the way to that high, and then now it dropped all the way back to look for what? To look for this order block. It was a very valid order block that initiated this buying momentum. All the way to there. That is the buy. That is the order block that price came back to look for, right about here. This is the same, and of course clearly those who have been following my analysis, you clearly see that touched it, activated the buys, then retested to confirm. This would have been your perfect entry for your entries, for your buy entries right there, after coming again the second time, and then of course putting your stop loss just below it or below this M15 order block, this one right there. So I believe now you guys know the drill. We are going to look at now how to make the entries today. So now that we know what price did and what is happening and what's going to happen actually, so now we can all look for price, where price is headed. So now I can easily delete these two, can delete these two, and we maintain that one. This very arrow, if we go back to H1, is supposed to be taking us all the way up there to look for a new high all the way to 61.8. We haven't reached there. We have a strong resistance level right about there on H1. We have a strong resistance level on H1 just there. Then right here, our M15 order block and H1, clearly you see we have a change of character, meaning we've started an uptrend. So it has already given us a higher high, and now we are going to anticipate where price is actually going to come back to before we can enter buys once more. Why are we looking for buys? Clearly looking at H1, you clearly see that our signal coming in from CCI is not yet overbought, so we are coming from oversold level to overbought, and we are on retracement level. And if I was to use our fib retracement tool right about there, you'll be able to see that we have hit the 61.8 retracement, fib retracement level. And more to that, if I was to have my Fibonacci, I mean my fair value gap, clearly you'll be able to see the price has already mitigated that fair value gap on H1. I believe even on H4 we have it. So let's go to H4 and actually see the one of H4. So if we are to see the one on H4, you'll be able to see that this is the fair value gap right between there, and price has mitigated it perfectly. So the buy momentum should be anticipated, although we clearly see that according to H4 we've been consolidating for quite some time. We got that higher high, we dropped here, went back up there, dropped to this M15 order block, and now we are again going back to that same level. So that's why buys are more anticipated. Even though we are actually seeing this kind of a signal coming in from a CCI. I'm gonna be anticipating buys at least to take me back to this level before I can think of what H4 is showing me, which is sales according to CCI and according to this kind of a structure, consolidation structure. But according to price action, I want to remind you, just a minute, something I'm seeing here. So this can be seen as a break of, actually as a change of character right here, which literally right now I can tell you it is a fake change of character. Why do I say that? Because immediately after doing that, look inside here, it again goes all the way back. This becomes our change of character, of course, on H1. You clearly see that. So this becomes a fake change of character to the downside because it was followed by this other move which gave us a change of character to the upside. So this becomes the fake change of character. So that's why I'm not considering it. So right about now where we are, we need more buys to push us where? To push us there, all the way back to probably 82k, 82,000. That's where I will be anticipating price to go back to. Why will I be looking at such? It may even exceed it, because as it comes from this level 61.8 of fib, it may give us a breakout. It may take us all the way to like 83k. So I'm gonna put my line here, and we'll be coming back on Friday to see whether actually price came to 83k. I want to have that horizontal line to 83k, and that's it. That is our 83k. So price is likely going to that level in this coming week. From today till Friday, we may have reached that level. So have your fingers crossed, be ready for the moves that are about to happen. Now that I've said all that, how are we going to make some entries? Of course, according to H1, we already see we need buys. I need to look at M15. M15 is still selling. Where do we think price is likely to come to? Now I'm gonna delete this. We've already used it. It's our fair value gap. Price is failing to break this. We can only wait. If it fails to break it, then it will still consolidate to get it ready for the sales, or it will break this level right here and drop all the way to a level like that, where this buy momentum started from, a level like that. So price can easily go back to this area, and then give us the buys from there, or start the buys all the way from there to take us all the way up. That is my anticipation. Once price breaks that, it can easily break it. According to M15, we're still seeing the momentum is strongly for sales, clearly, as you can clearly see. Now I don't want to dwell on M15 alone. I want to see also M5. What is it showing us? So according to M5, it's very clear to us that we actually going to see buys. We have equal lows here. We have a strong low already. So all momentum, all indicators, all market structure, and this market structure shift, which is a change of character, all are showing us the buys are coming in. Now that's why I told you we may see some bit of consolidation between here and there until probably M15 gets ready for the buys. If it fails, then it will break down here with a strong sell to drop all the way back to this M15 or be right about there. So know that and be ready for anything. So what is my advice for you today? If you are looking at entering some trades on BTC, my advice is wait for M5 and enter some small buys, to make some quick money. If you want some quick money today, you can wait, because M5 is gonna give you some. Let's go to M1. Wait for M1 to confirm and be ready. Probably you wait for a signal on probably a CCR and RSI down below here, and then you get in with your buys. In fact, wait for a market structure shift on M1. That will be enough for you to enter your buys. Right here, this was a break of structure, but then we also saw a change of character here, which is weird. So as of now, I wouldn't do anything to look for any buys. I would wait for another pull probably back here. So where I can actually wait and enter some buys. Until then, this is a no-go. M1 is not ready for the buys, but M5 is. So if you enter now here, you'll be having a big stop loss if you're a scalper. So you rather wait a little bit, probably around 3. We may get around 3 when the new H4 comes in. We may be able to get a proper entry. Yeah, that's it. I think we are good. This will be good enough. Now I want also to show you this on M1, because this can easily be a resistance level on M1, which will eventually show you that actually price is gonna drop. It may likely give you probably a pennant if this is enough here, or it can even give you a flag like that until it is ready for the buys, and then we come in with the buys. But until then, yeah, you know what to do. Just be patient. M1 is not yet ready for any buys at all. That's it. I hope you guys had a great time with me. Please let me know where you're watching us from. Of course, then also let me know which other assets you trade of crypto, which other crypto assets you trade. Maybe you can as well. Let me see, do we still have some minutes? Oh no, our time is fast spent. We should be stopping at immediately 30 minutes past 1 East African time. So this is our time to call it a day. But otherwise, it was my pleasure to analyze for you guys. If you want to study the same strategy I used to analyze, the details are on your screen right now. You can contact me on WhatsApp or call me. I'll be able to respond to you, and we look into capitalizing on the strategy either that you have, or taking on the smart money strategy that I use throughout all my sessions and my trading. So anyways, I want to wish you guys a good day, happy trading, happy weekend. And those who were here early morning for the gold analysis, our first entry, which was a bit weird, was taken out, and then immediately the buy came through. So we are still waiting for a new H4 to start, and then we make this entry. I told you about that. That was a good sell move that we looked at in the morning. So if you did actually go for it, congrats. Then the rest are getting in shape. This is one of those that I'm actually gonna enter V75. Yeah, then boom, crash, no, jump 10, it's getting ready. Also, we are going to enter the buys on jump 10 anytime from now. We are gonna make that money. So guys, if you missed this in the morning, please do subscribe so that you don't miss on Monday. Through Friday, because we'll be analyzing those same assets every other day. Have a lovely day, happy trading, see you guys, bye bye.